For a library with a 15-foot ceiling, several recessed fixture options can be considered. Firstly, there's the Juno Track Lume HLX, which offers high-performance LED fixtures suitable for various applications. Its adjustable beam spread, ranging from 10 to 90 degrees, allows for precise light control. These fixtures can provide up to 13,500 lumens, ensuring ample illumination, while also being energy efficient and long-lasting with a lifespan of over 50,000 hours. Secondly, Solar LED Solar DP utilizes next-generation LED technology, boasting a high color rendering index or CRI and excellent color rendering. It offers spot, flood, and wall wash distributions for targeted lighting and are dimmable for precise light adjustment. These fixtures can emit up to 18,000 lumens, providing bright and evenly distributed illumination. Thirdly, LSI Industries Senior provides architectural-grade fixtures with a clean and modern aesthetic. You have a choice of round or square apertures, and they deliver up to 11,000 lumens for effective lighting. The integral driver simplifies installation. Fourthly, Visa Lighting RP Series offers recessed parabolic fixtures specifically designed for library stacks and aisles. They feature controlled beam distribution, reducing glare and ensuring high efficiency. These fixtures provide up to 16,000 lumens for effective aisle illumination and also include a vandal-resistant design. Fifthly, Cooper Lighting Hall of Fame provides industrial-grade fixtures with high lumen output. They offer a wide variety of distributions and mounting options, with up to 20,000 lumens for maximum illumination. These are particularly suitable for large open spaces and potentially hazardous areas. Sixthly, Philips Lumel's Luxin LED offers high-quality LED downlights with a narrow beam angle. They are dimmable, allowing for mood control, and provide up to 10,000 lumens for task lighting. The compact design ensures discreet installation. Seventhly, Cree LR6 provides energy-efficient LED fixtures with high lumen output. They feature an adjustable beam spread for precise lighting and can deliver up to 12,000 lumens for bright and uniform illumination. These are suitable for both commercial and residential applications. Eighthly, Lithonia Lighting LFCs offers recessed fixtures with a traditional appearance. They provide multiple mounting options and trim styles, delivering up to 10,000 lumens for ambient or task lighting. These are suitable for libraries, museums, and other historic buildings. When selecting recessed fixtures, several considerations should be taken into account. It's crucial to ensure that the fixtures provide sufficient light levels for reading, research, and other library activities. Choose fixtures with an appropriate beam spread to direct light when needed and minimize glare. Opt for a color temperature that promotes alertness and concentration, such as 4000 Kelvin to 5000 Kelvin. Also, consider fixtures with dimming capabilities for added flexibility and energy savings. Maintenance is another important factor. Opt for fixtures that are easy to clean and maintain to ensure optimal performance and longevity. The first consideration is light levels. Ensure the fixtures provide sufficient light levels for reading, research, and other library activities. The Illuminating Engineering Society, or WISE, recommends specific light levels for different tasks performed in a library. For example, reading areas typically require higher light levels than general circulation areas. You can refer to IES lighting handbooks or consult with a lighting professional to determine the appropriate light levels for specific areas in a library. Light level is measured in foot candles or lux, which are units of illuminance. Foot candles are commonly used in the United States, while lux are used internationally. 1 foot candle is equal to approximately 10.764 lux. To measure the existing light levels in a space, you can use a light meter, also known as a lux meter or a luminance meter. This device measures the amount of light falling on a surface and displays the reading in foot candles or lux. Take measurements at different locations and heights within the space to get a comprehensive understanding of the lighting conditions. To calculate the required number of light fixtures, you need to consider several factors, including the desired light level in foot candles or lux, the lumen output of each fixture, the area to be illuminated in square feet or square meters, the maintenance factor which accounts for depreciation of light output over time due to dirt accumulation and lamp aging, and the coefficient of utilization, or Q, which represents the efficiency of the fixture in delivering light to the work surface. The formula to calculate the number of fixtures is number of fixtures equals area times foot candles divided by lumens per fixture times coefficient of utilization times maintenance factor. The beam spread is another consideration. Choose fixtures with an appropriate beam spread to direct light when needed and minimize glare. Beam spread refers to the angle at which light is emitted from a fixture. A narrow beam spread directs light to a small area, creating a spotlight effect, while a wide beam spread distributes light over a larger area, providing more uniform illumination. The appropriate beam spread depends on the specific application and the desired lighting effect. For example, in library stacks, a narrow beam spread may be preferable to highlight the books on the shelves, while in reading areas, a wider beam spread may be more suitable to provide general illumination. Glare is a common problem in lighting design, especially in environments where visual tasks are performed. Glare can cause discomfort, eye strain, and reduced visibility. To minimize glare, it's important to choose fixtures with appropriate shielding and to position them carefully. Shielding refers to the use of louvers, baffles, or lenses to block direct light from the light source and reduce the amount of light that reaches the eye. Positioning fixtures to avoid direct lines of sight to the light source can also help to reduce glare. The next consideration is color temperature. Select a color temperature that promotes alertness and concentration, such as 4000 Kelvin to 5000 Kelvin. Color temperature is a measure of the warmth or coolness of a light source expressed in Kelvin. Lower color temperatures, such as 2700 Kelvin to 3000 Kelvin, produce a warm, yellowish light that is often preferred for residential applications because of the relaxing and inviting atmosphere they create. High color temperatures such as 4000 Kelvin to 5000 Kelvin produce a cool, bluish-white light that is often preferred for commercial applications because of the more energetic and focused environment they provide. In a library, a color temperature of 4000 Kelvin to 5000 Kelvin is generally recommended to promote alertness and concentration. This color temperature range provides a bright, neutral light that is suitable for reading and other visual tasks. However, the specific color temperature may depend on the overall design of the library and the preferences of the users. To determine the appropriate color temperature, it's helpful to consider the existing colors and materials in the space. For example, if the library has warm-toned walls and furniture, a slightly warmer color temperature, such as 3500 Kelvin, may be more appropriate. Conversely, if the library has cool-toned walls and furniture, a cooler color temperature, such as 5000 Kelvin, may be more suitable. Dimming is another consideration to make. Consider fixtures with dimming capabilities for added flexibility and energy savings. Dimming allows you to adjust the light level to suit different tasks and activities. For example, during presentations or events, you may want to dim the lights to create a more intimate atmosphere. During reading or research, you may want to increase the light level to improve visibility. Dimming can also save energy by reducing the amount of electricity consumed by the fixtures. There are several different types of dimming technologies available, including phase cut dimming, which is commonly used with incandescent and halogen lamps, 0 volts to 10 volts dimming, which is commonly used with fluorescent and LED lamps, and digital dimming, which offers more advanced control and features. The choice of dimming technology depends on the type of fixtures used and the desired level of control. When selecting fixtures with dimming capabilities, it's important to ensure that the fixtures and dimmers are compatible. Some fixtures may not be compatible with certain types of dimmers, which can result in flickering, buzzing, or other problems. Consult with a lighting professional to ensure that you choose compatible fixtures and dimmers. Finally, maintenance is another factor. Opt for fixtures that are easy to clean and maintain to ensure optimal performance and longevity. Regular cleaning and maintenance can help to prevent dirt accumulation, amp aging, and other problems that can reduce the performance of the fixtures. Cleaning fixtures regularly can help to maintain their light output and prevent dirt from accumulating on the lenses or reflectors. Use a soft cloth or brush to remove dust and debris. Avoid using harsh chemicals or abrasive cleaners, which can damage the finish of the fixtures. Lamp replacement is also an important part of maintenance. Replace lamps when they reach the end of their rated life or when they start to dim. Using lamps beyond their rated life can reduce their light output and increase their energy consumption. Choose lamps that are energy efficient and have a long rated life to minimize maintenance costs. In addition to cleaning and lamp replacement, it's also important to inspect the fixtures regularly for any signs of damage or wear. Check the wiring, sockets, and other components to ensure that they are in good condition. Replace any damaged or worn parts promptly to prevent safety hazards. By following these maintenance tips, you can ensure that your recessed fixtures provide optimal performance and longevity. When selecting recessed fixtures, consider the accessibility of the fixtures for maintenance purposes. Choose fixtures that are easy to access and that can be serviced without requiring special tools or equipment. This will make it easier to perform routine maintenance tasks and reduce the cost of maintenance. Consider the long-term cost of ownership when selecting recessed fixtures. The initial cost of the fixtures is only one factor to consider. You should also consider the cost of energy consumption, lamp replacement, and maintenance over the lifetime of the fixtures. Choose fixtures that are energy efficient and have a long rated life to minimize the long-term cost of ownership. It's also important to consider the aesthetics of the fixtures when selecting recessed fixtures. Choose fixtures that complement the overall design of the library and that provide a visually appealing lighting effect. Consider the shape, size, and finish of the fixtures, as well as the color and quality of the light they produce. Recessed fixtures are available in a wide variety of styles and designs, so you can find fixtures that match the aesthetic of the library. In addition to these considerations, it's also important to comply with all applicable building codes and regulations. Building codes and regulations may specify requirements for light levels, energy efficiency, and safety. Consult with a qualified electrician or lighting professional to ensure that your lighting design complies with all applicable codes and regulations. Proper lighting design is essential for creating a comfortable and functional library environment. By carefully considering the factors outlined above, you can select recessed fixtures that provide adequate light levels, minimize glare, promote alertness and concentration, and are easy to maintain. A well-designed lighting system can enhance the reading experience, improve productivity, and create a welcoming atmosphere for library patrons. In addition to the specific fixtures mentioned, it's worth exploring other options available from reputable lighting manufacturers. Many companies offer a wide range of recessed fixtures with various features and specifications. Consider requesting product catalogs or visiting the manufacturer's websites to learn more about their offerings. It's also helpful to read reviews and testimonials from other customers to get an idea of the quality and performance of different fixtures. When comparing different fixtures, pay attention to the warranty offered by the manufacturer. A longer warranty indicates that the manufacturer has confidence in the quality and durability of their product. Be sure to read the terms and conditions of the warranty carefully to understand what is covered and what is not. Consider the environmental impact of the fixtures you choose. Opt for fixtures that are energy efficient and that use sustainable materials. LED fixtures are a good choice because they consume significantly less energy than traditional incandescent or fluorescent fixtures. Also, look for fixtures that are certified by organizations such as Energy Star, which indicates that they meet certain energy efficiency standards. Proper disposal of old fixtures and lamps is also important to minimize environmental impact. Contact your local waste management agency for information on how to recycle or dispose of old fixtures and lamps safely. The placement of recessed fixtures is another important consideration. The fixtures should be positioned to provide uniform illumination and to avoid creating shadows or glare. In general, fixtures should be spaced evenly across the ceiling, with the distance between fixtures being no more than 1.5 times the ceiling height. However, the specific placement of fixtures may depend on the layout of the library and the location of specific tasks or activities. Consider using a lighting design software program to simulate the lighting effect of different fixture placements. These programs allow you to create a virtual model of the library and to experiment with different fixture layouts to optimize the lighting design. A well-designed lighting system should also provide adequate light levels for emergency egress. Emergency lighting is required in most commercial buildings to provide illumination in the event of a power outage. Consider installing emergency lighting fixtures that are powered by batteries or generators. These fixtures should be positioned to provide clear visibility along exit routes and to illuminate emergency exits. Ensure that emergency lighting fixtures are regularly tested and maintained to ensure that they are functioning properly. The integration of lighting control systems can further enhance the functionality and energy efficiency of the lighting system. Lighting control systems allow you to automatically adjust the light levels based on occupancy, daylight availability, or time of day. These systems can significantly reduce energy consumption and improve the comfort and convenience of library users. There are several different types of lighting control systems available, including occupancy sensors, daylight sensors, and time clocks. Occupancy sensors detect the presence or absence of people in a space and automatically turn the lights on or off accordingly. Daylight sensors measure the amount of natural light entering a space and automatically dim or turn off the electric lights when sufficient daylight is available. Time clocks allow you to schedule the lights to turn on or off at specific times of day. The selection of the appropriate lighting control system depends on the specific needs of the library and the desired level of automation. When designing a lighting system, it's important to consider the needs of all library users, including people with disabilities. The Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, sets forth requirements for accessible lighting in public accommodations. These requirements include minimum light levels, glare control, and the placement of lighting controls. Consult with an ADA expert to ensure that your lighting design complies with all applicable ADA requirements. A well-designed lighting system can also contribute to the overall aesthetics and ambience of the library. Lighting can be used to highlight architectural features, create visual interest, and set the mood. Consider using decorative fixtures or colored lighting to add personality and style to the library. However, it's important to balance aesthetics with functionality and to ensure that the lighting design is appropriate for the intended use of the space. Consider the use of indirect lighting to create a softer, more diffuse lighting effect. Indirect lighting involves bouncing light off of ceilings or walls to provide general illumination. This type of lighting can reduce glare and create a more comfortable and inviting atmosphere. However, it's important to ensure that the surfaces used for indirect lighting are highly reflective to maximize the efficiency of the lighting system. Finally, it's important to remember that lighting design is an iterative process. It may take several attempts to achieve the desired lighting effect. Don't be afraid to experiment with different fixtures, layouts, and control strategies. Consult with a lighting professional to get expert advice and guidance. A well-designed lighting system is an investment that can provide long-term benefits in terms of energy savings, improved functionality, and enhanced aesthetics. Also be sure to choose a fixture and lamp color rendering index, or CRI, of at least 80. The color rendering index, or CRI, is a measurement of how accurately a light source renders colors compared to a natural light source, such as daylight. It is measured on a scale of 0 to 100, with 100 representing perfect color rendering. A higher CRI indicates that the light source is better, accurately rendering colors. For most indoor lighting applications, a CRI of 80 or higher is recommended. This ensures that colors appear natural and vibrant, and that visual tasks can be performed accurately. For tasks that require critical color discrimination, such as art galleries or textile manufacturing, a CRI of 90 or higher may be necessary. The CRI of a light source is determined by measuring the color appearance of a set of standard test colors under that light source and comparing it to the color appearance of the same test colors under a reference light source. The reference light source is typically a black body radiator at a specific color temperature. The difference in color appearance between the test light source and the reference light source is used to calculate the CRI. It is important to note that CRI is just one factor to consider when evaluating the quality of a light source. Other factors such as color temperature, light output, and energy efficiency are also important. However, CRI is a useful metric for assessing the color rendering capabilities of a light source, and it should be considered when selecting light sources for applications where color accuracy is important. Different types of light sources have different CRI values. Incandescent light sources typically have a CRI of 100 because they produce light through thermal radiation, which is similar to the way that a black body radiator produces light. Halogen light sources also have a high CRI, typically around 95. Fluorescent light sources typically have a lower CRI, ranging from 60 to 90, depending on the specific phosphor coatings used in a lamp. LED light sources can have a wide range of CRI values, depending on the quality of the LED used and the design of the fixture. High-quality LED can have a CRI of 90 or higher, while low-quality LED may have a CRI of 70 or lower. When selecting light sources for a library, it is important to choose light sources with a high CRI to ensure that colors appear natural and vibrant. This will help to create a comfortable and inviting atmosphere, and it will also improve the accuracy of visual tasks such as reading and research.